Hi students, in today's video we are going to discuss the remaining part of our first chapter, that is metabolic pathways in higher plants and their determinants. Okay, in first part of chapter we are studied metabolism, metabolites and basic metabolic pathways. Okay, in this second part we will continue with next point, that is formation of secondary metabolites by these metabolic pathways. In that, first one is shikimic acid pathway. So let's start with shikimic acid pathway. Okay, आता shikimic acid pathway हे काय आहेत तर सेकंड मेटाबॉलिक पाथवेज आहेत, काय तयार करतात, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेकंडरी मेटाबोलाइट्स. ओके, शिकमिक ॲसिड इज ऑल्सो नोन ॲज ॲरोमॅटिक बायोसिंथेसिस सिन्स most of the products are aromatic in nature. Okay, commonly known as its amionic form, that is shikimate, is a cyclohexane. A cyclitol and cyclohexane is a carboxylic acid. Its name comes from Japanese flower shikimi, the Japanese star anise. Okay, Elysium anisatum, these are the biological source or species of this shikimi flower. Okay, from which it was first isolated in 1885 by John Frederick Ekman. Okay, shikimic acid is also the glycoside part of some hydrolyzable tannins. Okay, shikimic acid is common known as aromatic biosynthesis. Okay, in that the shikimate pathway provides an alternative route to aromatic compounds, particularly the aromatic amino acids, that is L-phenylalanine, L-tyrosine and L-tryptophan. This pathway is employed by microorganisms and plants but not by animals, and accordingly the aromatic amino acids feature among those essential amino acids for human beings to be obtained from the diet. The shikimate pathway provides an alternative route to aromatic compounds, particularly the aromatic amino acids L-phenylalanine, L-tyrosine and L-tryptophan. Okay, this pathway is employed by microorganisms and plants but not by animals, and accordingly the aromatic amino acid feature among those essential amino acids for human beings to be obtained from the diet. Shikimic acid is named after the highly toxic Japanese Shikimi Elysium anisatum flower from which it was first isolated. Okay, these names comes from Japanese flower, that is shikimi, the Japanese star anise, that is Elysium anisatum, from which it was first isolated in 1885 by John Frederick Ekman. Okay, then these are the shikimic acid pathway. In that you can see this image of shikimic acid pathway. फर्स्ट इन दॅट आपण बेसिक मेटाबॉलिक पाथवे बघितलेला आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं तर कार्बन डायऑक्साईड प्लस वॉटर इन दॅट प्रोसेस, दॅट इज photosynthesis. Photosynthesis gives sugar and sugar gives with the help of glycolysis and pentose phosphate pathway. Okay, then त्या इमेजमध्ये आपण बघितलं होतं की शुगरपासून काय मिळणार आहे, कार्बोहायड्रेट्स. कार्बोहायड्रेट्स काय आहेत तर पॉलिसॅकराइड्स और न्यूक्लिक ॲसिड. ते कार्बोहायड्रेट्स जे आहेत ते दोन टाईपचे आहेत. कोणकोणते आहेत, ग्लायकोसाइड दॅट इज शुगर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह अँड सेकंड वन इज कॉम्प्लेक्स पॉलिसॅकराइड. Then there are two types in that glycolysis pathway and pentose phosphate pathway. In that glycolysis pathway form phosphoenol pyruvate and pentose phosphate pathway form erythrose 4-phosphate. These are the intermediate product of shikimic acid pathway. ओके, आता फॉस्फोइनॉल पायरुवेट आणि इरिथ्रोज 4-phosphate combine together and form shikimic acid pathway. Okay, these are the starting material, that is phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrose 4-phosphate. Okay, काय होतं आहे तर फोटोसिंथेसिसपासून आपल्याला शुगर मिळणार आहे. शुगरचे दोन पाथवे आहेत इन दॅट ग्लायकोलायसिस अँड पेंटोज फॉस्फेट pathway. In that pentose phosphate pathway forms erythrose 4-phosphate and in glycolysis pathway phosphoenol pyruvate is formed. When phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrose 4-phosphate combine together to form shikimic acid pathway. After that shikimic acid is formed, then aromatic amino acid is formed, then form flavonoids, alkaloids and tannins. Okay, then you can see this image in that formation of shikimic acid pathway. In that when phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrose 4-phosphate combine together and कोणती रिॲक्शन होते तिथे, कंडेन्सेशन रिॲक्शन होते. ओके, देन फॉर्म काय होणार आहे, DAHP. आता DAHP म्हणजे काय आहे तर 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phospho-diglycoheptanoic acid. ओके, हेप्टॅनॉइक म्हणजे कार्बन कंटेनिंग 7 number. Okay, in that phosphoenol pyruvic acid or pyruvate plus erythrose 4-phosphate in the presence of DAHP synthase enzyme to form 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phospho-diglycoheptanoic acid, that is DAHP. In the presence of DHQ, that is 3-dehydroquinate synthase form 3-dehydroquinic acid in the presence of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Okay, DHQ म्हणजे 3-dehydroquinate synthase, then form DAHP. When 3-dehydroquinate synthase act on DAHP molecule or compound, then form 3-dehydroquinic acid. When dehydroquinic acid in the presence of 3-dehydroquinate dehydratase form 3-dehydroshikimic acid. Okay, 3-dehydroshikimic acid in the presence of shikimate dehydrogenase enzyme to form shikimic acid. Okay, इथे काय फॉर्म होणार आहे, shikimic acid. When phosphoenol pyruvate plus erythrose 4-phosphate combine together, then form with the help of DAHP synthase enzyme. आता DAHP म्हणजे काय आहे तर 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid, that is DAHP. When 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid react on or enzyme which act on phosphoenol pyruvate and erythrose 4-phosphate to form DAHP enzyme. DAHP molecule. In that 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid molecule is formed. When DAHP react with or enzyme act on these molecule, that is enzyme कोणता ॲक्ट होणार आहे 3DHQ सिंथेस. आता DHQ म्हणजे काय आहे डायहायड्रो 3-dehydrogenate synthase. Okay, and act on in that reaction NAD, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide as a cofactor. Okay, so first step काय असणार आहे तुमची फॉस्फोइनॉल पायरुवेट अँड इरिथ्रोस 4-phosphate react to form 2-keto-3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid in reaction catalyzed by the enzyme DHP synthase. Okay, ही झाली तुमची फर्स्ट स्टेप. देन सेकंड स्टेप, इन सेकंड स्टेप 2-keto-3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid, that is DAHP, is then transferred to 3-dehydroquinate or 3-dehydroquinic acid in a reaction catalyzed by DHQ synthase. Although this reaction requires nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide as a cofactor, the enzymic mechanism regenerates it and resulting in the net use of no NAD. Okay, then third step काय आहे तर DHQ is dehydrated to 3-dehydroshikmic acid by the enzyme 3-dehydroquinate dehydrates. Okay, DHQ is dehydrated to 3-dehydroshikmic acid by the enzyme 3-dehydroquinate dehydratase. Okay, then fourth one step in that which is reduced to shikmic acid by the enzyme shikmate dehydrogenase, which uses nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate as a cofactor. आता फर्स्ट तुमचं काय होणार आहे तर फॉस्फोइनॉल पायरुवेट प्लस इरिथ्रोस 4-phosphate gives 2-keto-3-deoxy 7-phosphoglucoheptanoic acid, then they gives 3-hydroquinic acid or dehydroquinate, then gives 3-dehydroshikmic acid, then gives shikmic acid. After that, the next enzyme involved in shikmate kinase as an enzyme that catalyzes the ATP dependent phosphorylation of shikmate to form shikmic acid 3-phosphate. ओके, शिकमिक ॲसिडचं कन्वर्जन कशात होणार आहे शिकमिक ॲसिड 3-phosphate विथ द हेल्प ऑफ शिकमेट कायनेस एन्झाईम. ओके, शिकमिक ॲसिड कन्वर्ट इनटू शिकमिक ॲसिड shikmic acid convert into shikmic acid 3-phosphate with the help of shikmate kinase enzyme. Okay, then shikmic acid 3-phosphate is then coupled with phosphoenol pyruvate to give 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate via the enzyme 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate, that is EPSP synthase. Okay, shikmic acid 3-phosphate is then coupled with phosphoenol pyruvate to give 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate via the enzyme 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate synthase. Okay, shikmic acid 3-phosphate convert into 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate in the presence of EPSP synthase एन्झाईम आणि त्याच्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे डिहायड्रेशन होणार आहे म्हणजे वॉटर मॉलिक्यूल तिथून रिमूव्ह होणार आहे. देन फॉर्म काय होणार आहे 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate. ओके, Then the 5-enol pyruvyl shikimate 3-phosphate is transferred into corysmic acid via the enzyme corysmate synthase. 5-enol pyruvyl shikimate 3-phosphate is transformed into corysmic acid via the enzyme corysmate synthase. आता जे 5-enol pyruvyl shikimate 3-phosphate आहे त्याच्यावरती काय होणार आहे, कॉरिस्मेट सिंथेज एन्झाईम ॲक्ट होणार अँड देन फॉर्म काय होणार आहे, कॉरिस्मिक ॲसिड. आता हे जे कॉरिस्मिक ॲसिड आहे त्याच्यापासून आपल्याला काय मिळणार आहे, तर अमायनो ॲसिड्स मिळणार आहेत. ओके. आता स्टेप 8, 9 आणि 10. 8, 9 आणि 10. आता ह्याच्यामध्ये काय आहे, तर कॉरिस्मिक ॲसिड जे आहे ते काय करणार आहे, फॉर्म काय करणार आहे, प्रेफेनिक ॲसिड इज देन सिंथेसाइज्ड बाय क्लेन्सन रिअरेंजमेंट ऑफ कॉरिस्मेट बाय कॉरिस्मेट म्यूटेज. ओके. कॉरिस्मिक ॲसिड फॉर्म प्रेफेनिक ॲसिड अँड anthranilic acid. When corysmic acid formed anthranilic acid in the presence of anthranilate synthase, and corysmic acid is formed when prefenic acid with the help of corysmate murase. Okay, these are two enzymes act on corysmic acid and they form two different compounds. One is anthranilic acid and second one is prefenic acid. Prefenic acid is a precursor of phenylalanine and tyrosine. Okay, corysmic acid react with or enzyme act on that corysmic acid is corysmate murase, then form prefenic acid. Prefenic acid is a precursor of phenylalanine and tyrosine. Then anthranilic acid formed with the help of anthranilate synthase enzyme which act on corysmic acid. Then form anthranilic acid form tryptophan amino acid. आता anthranilic acid form tryptophan with the help of enzyme phosphoribosyl phosphate serine. Okay, phosphoribosyl phosphate serine to form tryptophan. Then corysmate murase act on corysmic acid, then form prefenic acid, and then prefenic acid form two molecules, that is phenylpyruvic acid and parahydroxyphenylpyruvic acid. Prefenic acid form two molecules, that is phenylpyruvic acid and parahydroxyphenylpyruvic acid. आता तिथे काय होणार आहे, तर रिडक्टिव्ह अमायनेशन होणार. तर रिडक्टिव्ह अमायनेशन झालं की तिथे काय फॉर्म होणार आहे, फिनायलॅलेनिन ऑफ phenylpyruvic acid and tyrosine of parahydroxyphenylpyruvic acid. तिथे काय होणार आहे, रिडक्टिव्ह अमायनेशन होणार. देन हा काय झाला तुमचा शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे. शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवेमध्ये ट्रिप्टोफन, फिनायलॅलेनिन अँड टायरोसिन मॉलिक्युल्स आर फॉर्म. ओके, हा झाला तुमचा शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे. सो Shikimic acid pathway starts with the precursor of erythrose 4-phosphate and phosphoenol pyruvate coupling to form 3-deoxy D-arabino hapilosonic acid 7-phosphate, that is DAHP. A reaction catalyzed by phospho 2-oxo 3-deoxy heptonate aldolase. The enzyme 3-dehydroquinate synthase catalyzing the cyclization of DHP to dehydroquinic acid requires cobalt 2 and nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, that is NAD, as a cofactor. The dehydroquinic acid on reduction gives quinic acid. By dehydration of 3-dihydroquinic acid forms 3-dehydroshikmic acid, which forms shikmic acid followed by reduction. The enzyme catalyzing the dehydration of dehydroquinic acid are of two kinds. In that form 1 associated with shikmate dehydrogenase is independent of shikmate concentration, while form 2 is specifically activated by shikmate. It has been suggested that the two forms provides a control in the utilization of dehydroquinic acid, producing either shikmic acid or protocatechuic acid. Okay. After phosphorylation catalyzed by shikmate kinase, shikmic acid adds on enol pyruvate to form 3-enol pyruvyl shikmic acid 5-phosphate. This reaction is catalyzed by enol pyruvyl shikmate phosphate synthase, whereas conversion to corysmic acid is catalyzed by corysmate synthase. The formation of corysmic acid is an important branch point in the shikmic acid pathway, as this compound can undergo 3 different types of conversion. In the presence of glutamine, corysmic acid is converted to anthranilic acid, whereas corysmate mutase catalyzes the formation of prophenic acid. Corysmic acid is also converted into para-aminobenzoic acid. Then after anthranilic acid, it's converted first to phosphoribosyl anthranilic acid and then to carboxyphenyl amino deoxyribulose 5-phosphate. These reactions being catalyzed by anthranilate phosphoribosyl transferase and phosphoribosyl anthranilate isomerase respectively. Then ring closure to form indollyl 3-glycerol phosphate is catalyzed by indollyl glycerol phosphate synthase. The enzyme catalyzing the final reaction, that is tryptophan synthase, consists of two components. That is, component A catalyzes the dissociation of indol glycerol phosphate to indol and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, whereas component B catalyzes the direct condensation of indol with serine to form tryptophan. Okay, tyrosine and phenylalanine are both biosynthesized from prophenic acid but by independent pathways which act as a precursor for the biosynthesis of phenylpropanoids. The phenylpropanoids are then used to produce flavonoids, coumarins, lignin and tannins. In the formation of tyrosine, prophenic acid is first aromatized to 4-hydroxyphenylpyruvic acid, a reaction catalyzed by prophenate dehydrogenase, then transamination catalyzed by tyrosine aminotransferase, then gives tyrosine. Then the biosynthesis of phenylalanine involves first the aromatization of prophenic acid to phenylpyruvic acid, a reaction catalyzed by prophenate dehydratase, and then transamination catalyzed by phenylalanine aminotransferase, which gives phenylalanine. Okay, हे झालं तुमचं रिॲक्शन्स. ज्या काही मेटाबॉलिक पाथवेज आहेत ते तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन केलेला आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये सोपा जो पाथवे आहे, इझी पाथवे, तो मी तुम्हाला नोटबुकमध्ये माझ्या नोट्स काढलेले आहेत, त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला मी त्या नोट्स शेअर करणार आहे. तो तुम्हाला आता हा जर पाथवे तुम्हाला सोपा वाटत असेल तर तुम्ही PPTमधला करू शकता किंवा माझ्या नोटबुकमध्ये जे शॉर्टमध्ये काढलेलं आहे ते तुम्ही यूज करू शकता. ओके. Then substrate, enzyme action and product in shikmic acid pathway. These are the table of these short notes for you. In that, substrate, enzyme action and products in shikmic acid pathway up to corysmic acid formed. Okay. First, phosphoenol pyruvate and D-erythrophosphate combine together, enzyme act on that, it is 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphodieheptanoic acid synthase, then product form is 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphodieglucoheptanoic acid. When 2-keto 3-deoxy 7-phosphodieglucoptanoic acid react with enzyme that is 3-dehydroquinate synthase to form product that is 3-dehydroquinic acid. Then 3-dehydroquinic acid react with 3-dehydroquinate dehydrase, then form dehydroshikmic acid. Then 3-dehydroshikmic acid react with enzyme that is shikmate dehydrogenase to form shikmic acid. Then shikmic acid react with shikmate kinase enzyme, then form shikmic acid 3-phosphate. When shikmic acid 3-phosphate react with 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate synthase enzyme, then form 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate. Then 7th one is 5-enol pyruvyl shikmate 3-phosphate react with chorismate synthase enzyme, then form chorismic acid as a product. These are the short note for preparation of shikmic acid pathway. Okay, substrate, enzyme action and product in shikmic acid pathway. Then the role of shikmic acid pathway, in that it is an important pathway. Various amino acids are biosynthesized like tryptophan, tyrosine and phenylalanine. Precursor in the biosynthesis of alkaloids and other medicinally important compounds. Then converts simple carbohydrate precursor derived from glycolysis and the pentose phosphate pathway to the aromatic amino acids. Then shikmic acid is an intermediate in the pathway. It is present in plants, fungus and bacteria, but it is absent in animal. Okay, these are the significance or role of shikmic acid pathway. It is an important pathway. Various amino acids are biosynthesized like tyrosine, tryptophan and phenylalanine. Precursor in the biosynthesis of alkaloids and other medicinally important compounds. Then converts simple carbohydrate precursor derived from glycolysis and the pentose phosphate pathway to the aromatic amino acid. Then shikmic acid is an intermediate in the pathway. It is present in plants, fungus and bacteria, but it is absent in animals. Okay. Phenylalanine and tyrosine are the precursor in phenylpropanoid biosynthesis. Phenylpropanoids are used to produce flavonoids, coumarins, tannins and lignin. Okay, phenylalanine and tyrosine are the precursor in phenylpropanoids biosynthesis. Then phenylpropanoids are used to produce flavonoids, coumarins, tannins and lignin. Then second one is gallic acid biosynthesis is formed from 3-dehydroshikmate by the action of shikmate dehydrogenase enzyme to produce 3,5 didehydroshikmate. Shikmic acid is a precursor for indole derivatives, aromatic amino acid, it is tryptophan. Okay, this pathway helps to protect the plants from microorganisms. Okay, these are the role of shikmic acid pathway. Okay, सो आपला हा इथे फर्स्ट पार्ट संपलेला आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये आपण बघितलं शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे. ओके, सो आपण ह्या टॉपिकचं पहिलं लेक्चर घेतलं. त्यामध्ये आपण बघितलेलं आहे मेटाबॉलिझम, मेटाबोलाइट्स, बेसिक मेटाबॉलिक पाथवे. ओके, हे आपण हा पार्ट इथे बघितलेला आहे. त्याच्यानंतर आपण बघितलं आहे आजच्या भागामध्ये आपण काय बघितलं आहे तर शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे. आता शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे जे आहेत ते तुम्हाला लक्षात ठेवावे लागणार आहे. तिथे तुम्हाला स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करावी लागणार आहेत. सो स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला त्याची प्रॅक्टिस असणं गरजेचं आहे. ज्यावेळी तुम्ही कंटिन्युअस त्याची प्रॅक्टिस करत राहाल, रिपीटेडली प्रॅक्टिस करत राहाल, त्यावेळेला काय होणार आहे तुम्हाला ती स्ट्रक्चर्स ड्रॉ करता येणार आहेत किंवा कोणता प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होणार आहे, कोणतं एन्झाईम ॲक्ट होतं आहे ते तुम्हाला सगळं तिथे लिहिता आलं पाहिजे. ओके, सो हा तुमचा पार्ट होता आजचा शिकमिक ॲसिड पाथवे. ओके. नेक्स्ट लेक्चरमध्ये आपण बघणार आहोत नेक्स्ट पार्ट, दॅट इज ॲसिटेट पाथवे. ॲसिटेट पाथवे आपल्याला नेक्स्ट लेक्चरमध्ये बघायचं आहे. सो थँक्यू.